I'll do it.
Yeah.
And so we're like, well, we'll make it there for dollars, where the listeners get to choose the tattoo, make the suggestions, which is how we narrowed it down to being the man mopping the hardwood floors. And then it became more of a thing because Seabass was trying to pitch for like some 8-inch tattoo, full color, like
Obese.
yeah.
Obese in the rain.
Obese man,
Dripping wet, yeah.
dripping wet, who had like some kind of mental disorder.
Yeah, some sort of learning
Yeah.
disability.
Yeah, right. Like it was like ooh, face on, and so like that went back and forth. And then we had to wait for it. It was a kind of a hassle to get the schedule down between when Morgan was available and when this guy, the tattoo artist, was available. So finally got it all worked out. So today we're gonna hear how it all went because it finally got done. She has a man mopping the hardwood floors right on her pube mound.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really cute. I'm not gonna lie, I like it.
Yeah, you were so worried about it.
I've really come around, and I think
Yeah.
to your point, Woody, that's why I was freaking out ahead of time because it was just so prolonged.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Yeah, it
So
was like
now
a
that
couple
it's
months.
done, yeah.
It seemed
Yeah.
to have viscerally changed you. You know, like
Really?
I was
Yeah.
worried about you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was on the road.
Depression and stuff.
Yeah, but it all kind of went
Not
back
those
to
days.
the tattoo. So I'm so
Yeah.
relieved that you like it.
Yeah, I looked down and I'm like, oh, he's kind of cute. I got a little buddy with me all the time.
Well,
And now that you've
Stick
sworn
figure.
off sex, you don't have to ever worry about anybody seeing it except for like your gyno.
Right, exactly. Which she's gonna love that the next yearly
Yeah.
checkup I go
It's
into.
Yeah.
Surprise.
It's a conversation piece.
It kind of, when I laid down on the, what do you call it?
Table?
The table,
Yeah.
yeah, for the tattoo.
Yeah.
We kind of made a joke because it was like being at the gyno. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
where
yeah.
do I put my feet in the straps? Like,
Yeah, there was no stirrups, but everything else, it felt like she was about to be examined.
yeah.
Okay, well, we sent Gina Grad with Morgan because we needed somebody to be able to capture like audio, talk to the tattoo artist, talk to Morgan, ask some questions, for the radio element of this. Sammy was unavailable, Caroline unavailable, so we sent Gina Grad
Yeah, happy
on
to
the
do
case.
it.
Thank you for
Yeah.
being our roving reporter on
My
this.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Now,
thank you.
so I've never gotten a tattoo. In this particular case, when you're getting an area like this done, how does it work? Like, I've seen a number of different tattoo shops. Like, was this a big place, a small place? Are you kind of out there in front of other people?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This was a circular room, so it was like in the top of a dome.
It looks
so
really cool.
It is cool.
It's
So
fancy.
everyone is literally just staring at each other. You're in a circle facing in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And so, like, your badge is just out?
Oh, yeah.
Just on the table.
In the breeze.
But they don't have, like,
Not
those little
out.
divider screens like they have for,
No, no
No.
one cares.
like, a doctor's office?
No,
No.
God, no.
If anything, I was more nervous of the other people seeing me be a little bitch about it, And
Really?
like whining and freaking
Yeah.
out
Yeah,
because
because-
they're in here getting sleeves.
Exactly. There are people coming
Yeah.
back for like their 4th session of their masterpiece, just
Yeah.
totally stoic and
Would-
not more.
Would you be comfortable being out on display like that?
Yeah,
in that
because, like,
situation?
I feel like everyone was kind of like minding their business, but I mean, there is no privacy.
But I'm assuming it's mostly dudes, right?
Yeah.
There was
one girl.
one
You.
female tattoo artist
Oh,
and
no.
another chick.
Another girl in the
Gina,
room.
Gina.
Yeah.
Sammy, would you be comfortable with something like that?
No, no way.
I mean, you don't have any tattoos either, but let's say
I
you
don't,
were, for
but
the sake of
still.
argument, like being on display like that?
Right. No, I wouldn't like that. Like
Yeah.
you said, in a room full of guys and just being like, what? But I guess once you're in the environment, maybe
Yeah.
it feels normal somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because everybody's doing it.
Okay, now were you drunk at all? Did you do anything
Okay.
beforehand?
Glad you asked.
So yes, this appointment was at 10 a.m. by the way. So on my way, I stopped at a liquor store.
Oh, wait.
Oh, okay, wait.
I think we have somebody. Our tattoo artist, who ended up being a great guy, was running a little late. So about
Well,
45
that's what I heard.
minutes.
It added to the anticipation because he was like, 45 minutes late.
We called him, and it's like when the phone wakes you up and you have
Yes.
to think of a lie and you can't. So mid sentence, you just like tell on yourself. And he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I had a problem with my alarm."
Yeah.
So we're waiting and
Yeah.
waiting, and Morgan's getting more nervous and more nervous. And so yeah, she decided to take the early morning edge off.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Morgan, how are you feeling?
I think it's nerves, but yeah, man, I'm ready to go.
Wait, did you already mention your pregame?
No, I haven't mentioned that. So parked my car, in this crazy situation. And what did I have with me? One of those little minis from the tequila store, or from the liquor store. Excuse me. I just had a little shot of tequila. I'm so damn nervous.
Okay.
Oh.
Like one little shot of tequila,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Yeah,
Nice.
but at 10 a.m. with no food, and I'm kind of a lightweight. I was
Yeah.
feeling it.
All right.
She was pretty buzzed.
Yeah.
All right.
So as much as I thought, and I was hoping, and I just assumed that Fernando, our tattoo artist, was going to freehand it, because it's a stick figure. Oh, no. Like, he was taking this very seriously.
As you should.
Yeah.
So he draws it out
Yeah.
on the iPad, and we go through a couple of different renditions. And then he takes, like, if for anyone who doesn't have a tattoo, like, a little piece of paper and, like, sticks it on your skin and peels it off like a kid's, like, temporary
Right.
tattoo and
Sure.
uses that. So here's what Morgan thinks of her little cartoon janitor. Okay, so the stencil has been put on. It is in the, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to say the pubis region. How are you feeling, Morgan?
I'm feeling good.
Are you happy with the size and the little guy and his smile?
I'm actually very happy with the drawing of it. He has a nice little smile.
Like he's walking up to go mop up.
Right. He looks like he enjoys his job, you know. It's a lot of wetness to clean up, but he's happy about it.
Okay, so this was drawn by the tattoo artist. Did you?
Yeah.
Because we had like a little reference thing
Yeah.
that we drew on a Post-it note.
And
I was like, here.
he asked when we got there, he's like, do you have a picture? And we're like, no, we can draw one real quick, but no.
Yeah, because
And-
we were drawing a couple different versions on
Yeah.
Post-it notes in the
Yeah.
office the other
Yeah,
day.
some were terrifying. And also, he didn't have a face. And I was like, well, we got to give the guy a little personality.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I gave him a smile. So this tattoo artist is amazing. And he seems like he'd be down for anything. But I found the one thing that he will not do.
Okay, like the area or the kind of tattoo.
Yeah, I
that-
asked him, and this was the story he regaled us with.
Okay.
To do like in the middle of the vagina and the asshole. Oh, I didn't do it because the risk of infection is high there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So
more intrusive on the vagina,
Yeah, and
and then also no buttholes.
right, and what I got at first, I was like, okay, so he's going to do something around the vagina and and I was like, oh, maybe he's talking about the taint, like in the
Oh.
middle of the vagina and the
Yeah,
butthole.
that's exactly
Right,
what
right,
he's
right.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, who wants a tattoo there?
Oh, we did on my previous
Really?
morning show, yeah, to the street guy.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
wow.
that'd be
A
so
taint
painful.
tattoo?
A taint
Yeah,
too?
Like
Wow.
like a spider web.
A spine. That's what it was. Yeah,
and
spiderweb.
Then on the leg we did a rose and then a penis coming out of the middle.
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And
Oh my
was the taint tattoo super painful? I'd imagine.
Yeah. I mean, we did it in studio. It was pretty gross.
That would be
Yeah.
torture.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if that's painful. But
Yeah,
then
it's got to be because like I mean this area is pretty painful. Yeah.
Yeah, it was more than I expected.
Yeah.
she made some noises.
Yeah.
And now the pre-gaming was her first rookie mistake because they say you shouldn't, have alcohol in your system when
Sure.
you're doing this. Apparently Morgan made another rookie mistake before getting inked.
All right.
Last night I had a dream that I was getting a tattoo and it was bleeding everywhere, right? And I was freaking out. It was like a nightmare. And I woke up. It wasn't a tattoo, it was my peer, right? So, I mean, it's not that I took some Midol this morning, and then after I took it, I'm like, oh my god. I Googled, like, can you take Midol before a tattoo? And it tells you not to do that.
Yeah.
So that plus the alcohol.
Because you extrovert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lot of
Thins your
blood thinners.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
two
no.
mistakes on the
Wait,
way.
so you're sitting there on your pier,
Yeah.
With my
naked on a table in front of everybody else,
Yeah,
like string
sorry.
dangling kind of pier, like.
No, I'm not completely naked. My pants are around my ankles at this point.
Oh, okay, so that's what I'm
Yeah.
picturing.
Me too.
No, I'm just like
Down
Greg,
it.
right? You too.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you were essentially naked.
Right.
No, I just pulled my shorts down, type of thing.
Okay.
Just
They
kind of
were
like
still
a
on.
like a
Okay, that's
45
not that
degree
bad.
angle.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
So
All
no,
right.
there's no string hanging out. And
All
sorry, sorry everyone, TMI, because I got home later that day, Gina. I'm like, why did I say that?
Because it's the truth.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so there
it's-
you are on the table
Yep.
with a pier.
And it's finally time to fire up the tattoo gun and get started.
All right. Ooh.
It's buzzing. Here comes Morgan.
I am so fucking nervous. I'm scared. I'm gonna scream and there's people in here. It's close to the pubis nerves, that's for sure.
Okay, the needle is on her skin. It's dragging her. He's making the mop. Morgan, just breathe.
Yeah, I'm trying not to move. Also, this is the closest I've been touched down there in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, since March, right?
It was the vibration of the
Marching,
gun,
thank
just
you.
awesome.
I did like the vibration, yeah.
Yeah, she was okay with just going over it once and moving on.
Yeah.
What she didn't appreciate was Fernando going back over a spot he had already done.
Uh-huh.
This spot hurts bad right here. What is he doing right now?
I'm trying to saturate everything so it can stay perfect.
Morgan wants it perfect. Take your time.
Yeah, I do. That's what's most important.
You trying to what it?
Saturated.
Yeah.
Saturate
Oh,
it.
saturate.
Make it a little
Okay.
bit darker.
Yeah, make sure it really stays.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's,
I'm surprised
yeah.
you didn't start more like morgasming.
You know,
Oh.
No.
Because
Was
there
that
had
an
been
option?
text suggestions before this, and I thought about it, but no, I was
No.
not gonna.
But-
I was already about worried.
Take the edge off, you
You've
know?
already
Yeah.
warned us though that you're a really big baby when it came to this
I
kind
am,
of stuff.
and
Yeah.
I was, because a lot of times, like, I get wheezy in the head, I get all white, and they got to give me sugar type of thing. So I was more nervous about.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
good.
kept trying
Fainting,
to
right?
see it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, girl, lay down. This is not good.
Good point. Anybody notice that the tattoo artist kind of sounds like Fez from that 70s show?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, he kind of does.
To do like in the middle of the vagina and the asshole. Oh, I didn't do it because the risk of infection is high there.
Wow, he does.
He kind
exactly
of does.
Yeah.
You're right.
All right, so Morgan is getting her tattoo on her pube mound that she did for Dare for Dollars. She's going through with the whole thing. She went through it already. We're just getting the recap here. Gina Grad went with her to the tattoo parlor, and we're in the middle of the tattoo at this point.
Yeah, so instead of getting used to the feeling, because I thought like at first like it hurts and then you kind of get used to it. Oh, no. Morgan's agony seemed to get worse the longer she went through this process.
Yeah, you think?
All right, Morgan has entered the Lamaze breathing portion of this situation. Is it getting worse, Morgan?
I feel like this is what having a baby feels like. Ah. Oh my god. You go a little bit south and you'd probably feel fine. This is so painful.
But you're handling it well.
I would, yeah, because I was honestly, it was a really nice place, and I was worried about causing a scene.
Yeah. No,
So
it
I was
looks
like breathing deep, you know.
it looks so modern, like a spaceship inside.
It is
of
is.
awesome in there. You
So-
can
yeah.
tell.
Can I ask a question as somebody who's not gotten a tattoo for the people in the room that have got them, like Greg, Menace, Sammy, or Morgan? Like, does that normally, like, say you get a tattoo like on your arm, not necessarily your pube mound?
Yeah.
Do you kind of get used to it after a minute, and all of a sudden, like, you're not like paying attention to it
Yeah,
anymore? Is it
I
just the
do.
beginning of it?
I
Like,
do.
Yeah, Morgan.
Mine are all too
Yeah.
small to have experience with that. But
Yeah.
I think
Morgan
most
seems
people-
to be extra sensitive about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
It's
like
never.
my
It's never pleasant.
my last tattoo, I really didn't hurt at all.
yeah. I mean, do they put any kind of like numbing stuff on your skin
No,
before you do it, or
no.
anything like that?
No.
Okay.
It's definitely not pleasant. It's kind of burns more than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they have to shade, I think that's painful.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, and
And
I've
then really
never
feel
had.
it.
I've never had to do that.
Yeah,
And-
she gets like real basic, easy tattoos.
Yes.
But you do get used to it.
This guy, Fernando, said he doesn't work in color, but he does a lot of shading, which I think would be incredibly excruciating. So as we're wrapping things up, Morgan started to like get a little existential and kind of project into the future. She got very specific about how she wanted to be compensated for this stupid
Oh, with the
tattoo.
wheel, yes. All right.
Oh,
Here-
wow.
How much money are you hoping to get for this, Morgan, when you...
I spin that goddamn wheel and it comes up as like 25, 50 bucks, whatever the lowest is. I will be walking out of the studio. I'll be quitting that day. Vaughn's going to have to take over the board for me. I'm going to be done.
She has a lot of
Which,
thoughts.
yeah, which now that I've had it, a day or two, I don't think I'll quit if I get 20 bucks.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
God.
You don't think?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think.
You might
who
stick around.
knows, but
Well,
But
Morgan,
you know what? Like, unlike this job, that tattoo is forever.
forever.
So I think you're good.
It's
Here,
memories.
You want to hear a supercut
oh yeah, she was
of
very
all
brave.
of Morgan's reactions
Okay.
Yeah.
yes, please.
while the
Little
tattoo is going on. All right, so here's a little. This is what Gina put together for us. Here we go.
Oh my god, okay, that hurts, Oh my god. This is so painful.
It's a little my gift to you, so you have something to remember.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Besides the
So sweet.
tattoo.
Well, you were a trooper.
Yeah, I feel like you did well.
Yeah. And what's the name of the tattoo artist?
It's Fernando
Fernando
at
And then-
Genga.
at Genga.
Genga
Yeah.
tattoo.
We
Genga tattoo. All right.
Yeah, it's on our Instagram at the Woody Show on Instagram. The photo.
Oh, the photo's up there. I haven't seen
Yeah.
the photo
Oh
yet.
god.
You
yeah.
gotta
Nice.
see the
Yeah.
photo.
It's on Instagram.
It's on Instagram, and then we tagged him in
Looking,
the caption.
Oh.
I'm
and the
sure he
photo.
wants to be tagged.
Oh yeah, he
remember.
is. He's all happy.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
I like his eyes.
Do you
the
like how he's
X's.
in the middle of
Yeah.
scrubbing